Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Mysca.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So for today's video, we wanted to create a quick and useful type of guide for aiming. We'll be keeping it pretty concise with a lot of information both in the video and in its description. We're aiming for this to be useful for anyone that is completely new to fine-tuning your sensitivity and settings as well as practicing your aim. But there's also something in there for those experienced Overwatch players with a useful and interesting training drill. Some of you might be familiar with at least parts of the information in this video, but there are other tidbits that we've taken from the community, and we just wanted to make this really sort of short, concise and straightforward video with all sorts of tips and tricks in it for when people ask how they can improve their aim. This video is going to consist of 3 parts. The first one will be about settings entirely. This will go briefly over all options you should know about when you get started. Next we have the practice drill in detail, which some of you will probably already know about, but we'll be going over the details for the people that don't know of it. And finally we'll be covering ways of tracking your progress as you improve. But with all of that out of the way, let's get started.
For your information, this guide is mainly aimed for PC players, as we have more settings to mess with there, but console players can pick up a useful thing or two from this video as well. For people that already have their preferred sensitivity and DPI set up, you can skip to about 2 minutes and 41 seconds into this video. Anyway, let's just quickly start with turning off Windows mouse acceleration. If you haven't done this already, you can press the link at the top of the description for more clear instructions, or just do what I've just done on screen. After this, you will ideally want to find out what DPI your current mouse is using. Some mice have software for this, others simply have a button on the mouse that changes it or cycles through a range of them, and some mice don't have a setting for this at all. You're going to have to do some googling here to find out what your DPI is and how you change it for your mouse. It's very different from brand to brand, so yeah, we can't really help you there. But we recommend using 800 DPI as it's fairly easy to adjust in-game from there. Now that we're all ready, let's head into game. What you see here is the controls options menu in Overwatch, of course, and as you can see, I'm using a sensitivity of 6. My mouse DPI is the one we recommended, which is again 800. And to find out what sensitivity in game works for you, you're going to have to head into practice range and just shoot some targets and keep tweaking it, essentially. After this, you want to be tweaking any special sensitivities such as Widowmaker's scoped sensitivity, or if you want to have individually different sensitivities for each hero. You don't need to get the sensitivity absolutely perfect from the start though, but when you're happy with your initial settings, we can go on to practicing. If you want more minor tips about improving your aim, you can click the YouTube card in the top right corner to check out an older video of ours. It's a little bit outdated, but there's still some good stuff in there. Anyway, let's move on.
So it's time to head into a custom game and set the training drill settings up by pressing options. The following settings are just the ones that we recommend, so you can tweak things up to your liking. Use the skirmish rule set and then select the map you would like. We're going to be pressing single map and just selected Oasis for this video, but you can select any map that suits the character you'll be practicing aiming with, or any particular maps you want to practice on. Next we're going to be scrolling down all the way to the bottom and selecting headshots only. After this you can save the lobby settings, go back and press the add AI button. From here you want to select hero Anna hard difficulty, count set to max, and change the last option to team 2 and press add. You should now have 6 Anna bots on the enemy team. The reason as to why we have selected Anna is because she cannot headshot heroes with her weapon. So with headshot only mode on, you are the only one that can actually kill people. Assuming that you're not playing Anna, of course. Anyway, let's start the match and start practicing. Now the first thing that you might do is find yourself struggling to land many headshots. That is simply because it's not easy and it's not meant to be easy. Not only will you with some heroes have to land several headshots to kill an Anna, but on top of that, the AI walks around in a very irregular, non-human-like way. Sometimes it stops completely though and gives you an easy shot, but overall it's very hard to predict their movement since they won't be retreating back to their team or their spawn, will also not be running straight forward to and away from you, which should make it easier to track and land shots. Practicing this for about 15 to 30 minutes every day, or maybe just every other day, you will find yourself improving over time. It is also kind of a fun challenge after you get to grips with it, so using this as a bit of a warm-up or a proper way of improving your aim is definitely something that we recommend.
Now for the last bit, tracking progress. This can be done via many ways. The most simple one is to just write down your scoped accuracy as Widowmaker, for example, to see how that changes as you practice more. Accuracy as McCree kind of works as well, but will definitely be naturally lower in a proper game since you just fire more bullets with McCree than Widowmaker, and sometimes you might not even be shooting to actually kill a player. You might be shooting at a barrier or just to suppress someone, that sort of thing. Anyway, you can either write this down with just pen and paper or use a Google spreadsheet like Reddit user Synetic707 did. Check your accuracy for that whole session, write it down, and then do it again the day after. Pretty simple. You'll have to be tracking this for quite a while though, and I would say at least 2 weeks, but preferably more to get accurate data. Even if you decide to not track your data though, this is still a good drill for just warming up and getting to grips with your aim. But yeah, we hope this helped anyway. Feel free to try it out without headshots only if you want a bit of an easier version of this drill, and let us know how you get on.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Do let us know if you have any tips on what you've done to improve your own aim, how you've got on with the Anna training drill, and so on and so forth. Until next time, take care. We'll see you then.